Hello, this is Bridget Rao with Divine Essentials. Alright, we're gonna do Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. You can be the Taurus or you can be watching as a cross watcher if you're dealing with somebody that has Taurus in their chart. Okay? And you can be on either side of the story. Sometimes the stories kind of merge together. Whatever really resonates for you. Take it and leave the rest. Try not to get caught up on the gender. I usually just read the sex of the cards and what feels like is coming through, but everybody has their situations, okay? And obviously I can't read for every Taurus, but I can try to get messages for those of you dealing with situations in love. All right, so we're going to find out what's wrong with your connection. What's this person's intentions for you at this time? Have they or will they change? And then I will be going deeper on Vimeo to find out, what to expect over the next 4 weeks. What does this person have to say? And then the final outcome of the connection. So the King of Cups came out. He did come out in reverse, but when I'm reading these, I am reading them as if they're in reverse anyhow, because I'm asking what the problem is. So the King of Cups, traditionally, he's somebody that has a lot of love. He's got a lot of emotion under the surface, but if he is unhealed or unbalanced, he's not going to be able to show it. All right? He's going to have difficulty showing it. He's going to have insecurities when it comes to it. He's going to have issues in relationships. He's not going to be able to open up. He's not going to be able to establish long-term emotional connections with people. He may just kind of jump from one person to the other and just really stuff all of his emotions down. Like it's easier to just not feel, or it's easier to express in anger, or just not very emotional in a healthy way. So I feel like that could have been a major issue here. You could be the same way. And we all, as men and women, have feminine and masculine energy. So we have, balanced, healthy, feminine, masculine energies, and then we have imbalanced, toxic, masculine and feminine energies. I've also got the Eight of Swords coming through. So it's like you've got the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Four of Swords. So I feel like there was just a lack of healing and balance within this relationship. There could have been a lot of difficult endings or painful endings, or there may have just been one major painful ending between the two of you, where a lot of pain came from, and some of these fears could have came from, or these fears could have led to this lack of an ability to heal from past pain or past endings that were really difficult. It's like there was just a lot of things within this that weren't working out too well, a lot of guardedness. The Four of Pentacles here, that's somebody that's like mine. So this person could have been really keeping all of their emotions to themselves, keeping just being kind of this can be somebody that's almost greedy, or just really focused, super focused on things that don't really fulfill us, money and how we look to other people, things that really are kind of just shallow when it comes to our how we feel and stuff. It's we get our ego boosted, but when it comes to at the end of the day, we're spending our time alone and we're not really opening up. And with the Six of Cups, this is inner child, past life energy. So I feel like a lot of this could have stemmed from childhood wounds. You could have had issues, they could have had issues, you could have seen difficult endings, or were taught money is important, or taught that status was important. Just things that really aren't important, but we kind of allow society to make us feel oh, I gotta look a certain way, I gotta have a certain thing, I gotta be a certain way. And for men, it can make them feel like it's too womanly to express their emotions, or to open up, or to be soft in any way. And sometimes men like this can actually become attracted to feminines who are in their masculine energy, and that's it's imbalanced. Okay, so it's just not a healthy place to start, and I feel like a lot of it stemmed from childhood. And on the bottom of the deck here is the Seven of Swords, so there could have been lying or just self-sabotaging things happening here. bad behavior, just things that obviously didn't work out well. So there seems to be like a lot of issues within this connection, and I think it was just a lack of being happy on both parts. Neither of you were really truly happy, and I think it's because you were taught things or started to believe things, you know, that weren't true. Like, oh, in order to be happy, you gotta do this, 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 that. And then you do those things and you're still not happy. It's like, whoa, wait, what? You know? And then living through, you know, society's conditioning to not express our emotions in a healthy way. That causes issues within any relationship. And the Queen of Wands was flipped in here, so I'm picking up that you may have had like a lack of motivation in your own life, or you could have just been kind of lost as into what your passion was supposed to be. There could have been a lot of passion within the connection, but not a whole lot of love, or vice versa. This person could have just kind of looked at you lustfully and wanted to connect with you sexually, but when it came to like opening up emotionally, they were incapable of it. And for you, you may have wanted the love, or you may have like been too focused on the love instead of being in your Queen of Wands energy. All right. So there could have been a lot of different issues going on here, a lot of indecision, just not seeing things clearly, not owning up to our true feelings, and just not being where we need to be in order to have a healthy, happy relationship with ourselves or anybody else. We also have the Six of Swords here, and on the bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups. So this person may have left you to go towards another relationship, or to just like, they could have just been distracted by other things, or you could have ended up doing this. You may have ended up walking away from this because of other third parties or whatever this person was distracted by. In the past, you may have been waiting and waiting and waiting for your ships to come in with this person. And at some point you may have decided to just move into calmer waters where you're like not going to be hurt, so you can have like more celebrations in your life, more happiness. So there definitely could be karmic partners in these relationships. There could be third parties, or there could be drinking, alcohol, partying. You know, there's all different types of distractions that can keep people, you know, in that energy of not coming forward, and that can also put other people into that energy of just waiting for things to happen. And those aren't good energies for anybody. You want to be doing your own thing, getting out there, living your life, and the other people need to be kind of making their decisions and following through on their truth, you know, whatever their truth is, and not be lying, following their judgment. Okay, I feel like Spirit has probably blown the horn in these connections and has been trying to guide and heal people. You could be trying to come into your Empress energy or your Emperor energy, and, you know, like stop with the whole juggling of your own value and worth. Okay, so let's see what this person's intentions are at this time towards you. So I've got the Page of Wands, and on the bottom of the deck I got the Page of Cups, and I've been seeing this energy coming through in a lot of the readings here. So this is somebody that may be getting creative, wanting to offer you something. They could be thinking about apologizing. I also have the Knight of Wands though, so this could be somebody that, you know, has a lot of passion for you still, and they may want to come in and express that passion. So you may want to be careful with that. They could be getting creative in how they're going to do this so that they can, you know, express their passion and then maybe disappear again. But the Knight of Wands doesn't always have to be a bad guy, all right? We also have the Emperor here. All right, so I'm picking up two things, all right? There's some people that you could be dealing with that are just getting creative with like how they're going to approach you. They may come in with a like an apology or what you perceive to be an apology. And underneath the guise of that energy, they may still be wanting to kind of just have control, maybe rushing in with similar behaviors that you've dealt with in the past. For others, I feel like this person may be actually trying to figure out how to apologize and step into the Emperor role to overcome, you know, the Knight of Wands energy, where they just rush in and they don't think things through, and then they rush right back out, or they run away from their feelings and their truth, and their intentions kind of don't align with what they really want. So these people, some of them could be trying to really figure out how they're going to become the Emperor in their life, how they're going to move forward and establish, you know, healthy relationships in a healthy kingdom as the Emperor, putting an end to these types of behaviors that have been difficult, putting an end to the self-sabotage. Because again, people who are in this energy, it's not just because they want to be, you know, douches. It's usually because they're coming from a very wounded place. or they're just like lying to themselves. Maybe they aren't, you know, open about their true sexuality. Maybe they aren't open about their true emotions. Maybe the person is gay but pretending to be straight, you know. There's so many different ways that this can self-sabotage us, but it's like at the end of the day, this person, I do feel, wants to make a decision in regards to love and have some sort of commitment. But there are some of you, I feel, are still dealing possibly with something karmic or toxic, either as the person or within the connection, that needs to be moved away from and needs to have this death process, needs to have a major transformation in order for things to heal and to like bring these secrets and these things to light, so that you can both rise into your wishes being fulfilled. So if you've been wishing for a King of Pentacles, you know, things maybe need to really change here. This person needs to take that leap of faith into their transformation, into owning up to like what they actually want in life, what they're actually feeling in life, where they're being drawn to, and putting these burdens down with the Ten of Wands. So it does feel like this person wants to, like for the most part, for a lot of you, I feel like this person doesn't want to carry these burdens anymore, whatever they are. You know, and if I am picking up for some, it's like they're what they love, what they want, it's like they haven't been true to it. So it's like maybe they want you, maybe they love you, but they lie to themselves about it. Or maybe they, like I said, maybe some of you are gay or they're gay and it's like they just haven't like owned up to it. But regardless, I feel like this person wants to overcome that, you know, and overcome these secrets that they're holding on to, and like let this karmic stuff kind of just die so that they can rise into the star energy and they can move into those calmer waters, making a decision to become the emperor in their world and to take that higher level commitment to overcome these behaviors that haven't been very beneficial to them or their relationships, and to get creative in how they're going to approach that. So let's see, have they or will they change? I feel like that's important in this one. So we have the Fool with the Nine of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So I feel like, you know, when we think about like what we were talking about here, about worrying about what everybody else thinks, the Fool doesn't give a shit. The Fool's going to take the leap of faith regardless of what other people think. So this would be perfect for somebody who's like, you know, in the closet about being gay, or in the closet about being spiritual, or just in the closet about having feelings for somebody. This is like, you know what, fuck, I don't care what my family says. I don't care what my friends say. I don't care what you say. I'm going to go and take the leap of faith towards what I'm actually wanting. And with the Nine of Wands, no matter how wounded or beaten up this person may be, it's like, I don't want to hold on to that anymore. I want to bring truth and clarity to my life. I'm seeing a new perspective here as I've been in this time of stagnancy, you know, hung upside down, not really moving anywhere. I'm starting to see things clearly, and I do want a new beginning. Okay, so that Knight of Wands energy may not be toxic masculine energy. It may just be that that's what they need in order to actually take the leap of faith. They need to follow their passion and their heart to this new beginning. So this person definitely wants a new beginning. Okay, they want a new beginning of value. They want a new beginning of communication. They want a new beginning of passion. And for a lot of them, they may want to be a King of Pentacles. They want to be somebody that's seen as, you know, stable, loyal, committed, put together. They have a beautiful kingdom. They have, you know, financial freedom. They have the perfect person beside them that they want to be with. And there's an equal give and take within the relationship. It's a healthy relationship. You know, there's no conflict. There's no competition. There's no bullshit happening within the connection. It's just like a healthy, divine counterpart where they can express themselves as an emperor. They can be in their power as a true healed divine masculine, you know, somebody of value, like a high value masculine energy that you would want in your world. Holy crap. Half the deck went flying. Yeah, so here's the Six of Cups again. It's like, I feel like this person has reflected a lot. They've thought about things. We got the Hermit here. So maybe in the time that you guys have been away from each other, they could be nostalgic at this time. They may be thinking about reconnecting, reconciling. I also feel that this person wants to let their inner child out. You know, they want to have fun again. And that this person does feel like they would like to work together with you to build something. They could have had clarity and an understanding about, you know, the significance of the connection or how deep the two of you go. You know, maybe they realize that there's past lives that you've shared, and that no matter how far they wander, no matter where they go, what they do, they're always kind of drawn back to you for some reason. At some point, it's like they can't really run from it. And they actually may want to start working together with you to build, and like have an equal give and take here. I feel like in the past, maybe one of you was giving, and the other was taking, and that caused imbalances. You need to be able to, especially if you're dealing with a masculine in the Emperor energy, if like you want them to be in their true divine masculine energy without any wounded feminine stuff or without any wounded masculine stuff, you need to hold yourself back and let them be the one that's coming forward. And if they're coming forward with the devil energies, you want to remove yourself from that. But I do feel like for a lot of you, justice can be served here. This person may want to bring balance to this now and put behind you whatever was wrong here, so that the two of you can have happiness. So this person's intention is to be happy. And for some of you, I feel like it's to be happy with you, to plant seeds of potential here, to grow and to evolve into something, because they are passionate about you. They see you as that motivated, sexy woman. And yeah, I think a lot of them may actually want to apologize, or just bring in again that energy of the young love, you know, the butterflies in the belly, like getting excited and allowing it to evolve over time into the King of Cups, because they may have King of Cups love for you, but it's like they're not going to come out the door like, I'm in love with you. It needs to grow. It needs to evolve. You need to let them take the lead on that. And again, have healthy boundaries. Make sure that that they're giving to you what you deserve, and that it's coming from a place of balance. It's not just all about one thing. It's bringing both things into a healthy connection between two people who are you know, soulmates or twin flames. This is the wishes coming true, and you need to be in your Nine of Pentacles, single, sexy, confident, pre-Empress energy, attracting the person to you that's going to give to you what you deserve, so that you can evolve into the Empress right alongside the Emperor and heal together. So, have they changed? We have the Knight of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups here. So I feel like your love may have helped this person to start like slowly navigating in a new way, where it's like maybe in the past they weren't even thinking about these types of things, or they were just completely avoiding it, not looking at it. I feel like they may slowly be now wanting to come towards you, especially if you've been in your energy of the Nine of Pentacles. Just kind of like seeing things from a new perspective, focusing on yourself, realizing that happiness comes from yourself, putting yourself out there. You could be dating new people, trying to just be in that energy of receiving passion, receiving attention, receiving what you actually want. You know, having somebody that is engaged with you, isn't just like holding back, isn't just coming around like once a week or once a month or once a year. Like you know, you need to be in the energy of what you're wanting in order for that energy to be there. And if this person's not there giving it to you, some of you may be looking for new beginnings elsewhere, but I do feel like this person has that potential to bring this to you. Like they have the potential to change this. They have the potential to bring the pentacle to this 9. You know, look at this, all 3 of these. It's like, and that's why I feel like too, some of you may have other options, because it's like you've got the Knight here, you've got the Ace here, and you've got the King here. But what I also feel is like the 2 of you, if this person brings you truthful communication, authentic communication, and communication on a consistent basis, that could be the new beginning of value, where it's like that's that final pentacle that will slowly evolve over time from the Knight into the King. And your love for this person, you know, just allow it to slowly evolve this along as well, so that you're not just like on one side of the story. Yeah, take that higher level commitment to each other. So it does look pretty positive, you know. This person may still be holding on to secrets. They could be holding on to insecurities. You know, and I feel like for majority of you, those secrets are just like what they truly want. Yeah, look, we got the King of Cups. So it's like this person does have love. They see you as the Queen of Pentacles. We've seen them as the King. So it's like these people are perfect pairs. We just saw the Queen of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Pentacle, King of Pentacle. Like the 2 of you have some sort of higher level commitment. I do feel like, you know, a 10 of Cups is available to you, but you have to do it the right way. You can't just hold on to the past. You got to live in the moment, and you got to allow this person to bring you the pentacle. You can't chase it down. You can't be toxic, you know, and you don't want to force or push things, because like when you release that resistance, I feel like that's actually going to speed things up for you. This person's going to feel safe to come towards you. They're going to feel a desire to come towards you. They're not going to want to have somebody that's like shoving things down their throat or chasing after them. But again, make sure that the person's at least engaging with you and talking to you, and have those boundaries, okay? But for the most part, I do feel like this person is waiting and watching, looking for the opportunity to approach. They may be afraid of that Queen of Swords Yeah, look at, we got the Seven of Wands, which is guarded. They may be afraid that you're going to be like, meh, but if you step into that energy and kind of like step back a little bit and just soften a little bit, release yourself from any pain that's happened here. If you still care about this person, you still want this communication, you know, you feel this soul connection with them, you got to let go of the resentment. You got to just, you know, heal and stop living in the past, start living in the moment, and stop worrying about the future so much and just let things happen. With those boundaries, though, you know, obviously you want to be treated with respect. You're not going to want somebody that just comes in and hurts you again. So you want to make sure that you don't allow those cycles to repeat, because that's what's going to bring you into your Empress energy. That's what's going to help to heal the connection, and that's going to help give them that safety and that energy to put an end to the part of the journey they're living in and listen to the call of spirit that has probably been guiding them to say something to you and to make an offer that could eventually lead you to your Four of Wands, okay? So what I'm going to do is go deeper into this, and we're going to find out what to expect over the next 4 weeks, what this person has to say, and then the final outcome of your connection, okay? So if you'd like to join me, the link will be down below. If not, thank you so much for joining me this far. Everything else that you need to know is down below. I am on a wait until like October for private readings, so yeah. And all that information is down below as well. Oh, I have a message. Nope. Namaste.